Hello, my beautiful angels. Welcome to Sacred Sagittarius Angels Answers All. As we continue with our April energetic readings for the sign of Sagittarius, I welcome you to the channel, whether you're a Sagittarius or a cross watcher. I welcome you in love and light. While you're here, won't you hit the subscribe button and the all notification bell so that you can be notified every time I upload content, which is weekly, monthly, and during our birthday season, daily. Thank you, and thank you. This is going to be your energetic reading for April regarding your angelic numbers as well as crystal energy. Some of you might not be into crystals, but this might be the first video where you get excited about looking into crystals. There are many avenues and opportunities where you can buy crystals online or locally in your metaphysical stores. If you're lucky enough to live in Arizona, I think Arizona is one of the big areas where there might be actual shows and big venues where you can buy authentic crystals. There are many books, like I said, and online there's many charts and descriptions of the different crystals, their properties, and how you can use them along your spiritual journey and daily life. I also have previous readings throughout the years regarding crystals and their energies, how they pertain to us, and how they're guided to us by the universe in our walk of life, especially for Sagittarius. So we're going to see what cards we're guided to. I think we're going with 6 for this particular month. And if you have any of these crystals, if you use any of them or you're familiar with them, as always, I welcome your comments below. Share your knowledge. We're here to network with each other. Or if these crystals are on your bucket list, this might be something that you might want for your birthday in November and December, or for Mother's Day or any particular occasion, even if not for yourself, to give to someone else. Thank you for watching, and let's begin. Cards of blessing prayed for. We will clear the space. Thank you, my angels. What are the crystal energies and angelic numbers for Sagittarius for this month of April? We're going to start with the angel numbers. The first number we get, well, actually, it's a reminder to us that rainbows are special gifts from the angels. They are spreading their magnificent light as a bridge to guide you through your past troubles and onto the next level of your journey. So rainbows are special gifts from the angels. And when you look at a rainbow, it is a beautiful thing to look at. It feels like something special because there's nothing else that looks or resembles a rainbow, and it doesn't happen that often, so we are blessed when we do see them. So in addition to being special gifts from our angels, they also spread their light as a bridge to guide us past our troubles and onto the next level of our journey. If you've had experiences with rainbows or rainbows play a factor in your life, again, comment below. We'd love to hear. We also get the message you may find yourself inspired to look up at the clouds overhead. There it is, an angel in all its glory watching over you. Now, I mentioned in another video some months ago, as a child, I always had a fascination, and still do as an adult, when I go outside in nature, to sit and gaze at the clouds. I feel in the movement of the clouds, like I feel the clouds communicating with each other and also towards me. Within those clouds, I might have seen angels as a young child, but didn't recognize it. Maybe you've had an experience where you might find an angel inspired or shown to you in the clouds. The next message we get is angels are often felt but not seen. You might experience a cold or tingly sensation on your skin, sometimes maybe the back of your neck, but fear not, this is an angel who's drawing close to you. So you know, like when you feel like this invisible, like when you feel a gust of wind go past you, or you felt like someone just touched you and you turn your head around and there's no one there, that could have been an angel was near you or has passed by you and they have touched you with their presence. Now, I thought this was my angelic number deck. It isn't, so I will retract what I said. These are just angel messages. This is not your angelic numbers. I will try to squeeze that in with your weekend reading. So let's see, we're guided to 2 more. We go to the middle of the deck. Well, actually, we do got a number here, 332. Just when you're starting to lose faith in yourself and doubt the goodness of humanity, you see the number 332 and something shifts. You begin to feel real peace and a more positive attitude. So this does have some angelic numbers as well. 332. We also get 555. I know someone personally that 555 is their angelic number. They see this number consistently all the time. I think for me, an angel number that I see consistently would be 1111. What is the angel number that you see quite often, and what does it mean to you in your life? So with 555, the angels have big changes in store for you. They're sending this sign so you'll be prepared. So if you've never had a relationship with the angelic number 555, see how that works out. If you do start to see it, that a message comes either before or after you seeing it, that you're preparing for something to happen or to occur. There's going to be some type of changes happening for you. Let's shuffle. Oops, okay. They all wanted to come out. Let's see which one survives here. When a dove flies into your day, it's a messenger from the angels delivering a promise of inner harmony and peace. Doves do represent harmony and peace. That's why they're used in wedding ceremonies. So if a dove flies into your day, or you're lucky enough to see a dove, it's a message from the angels that is delivering you inner harmony and peace. So that's it for our angel messages and angel numbers. Like I said, I'll see if I can dig up my actual full angelic number deck and pull some additional numbers for you with the weekend reading. What is the crystal energies that we're guided to for this month for Sagittarius? They don't have to just use it for this month of April. They could have already been using these crystals, or they're just crystals that they use on a regular basis, you know, and that they'll continue to use along their life path. Wow, the chrysola. I love this crystal. I've seen this crystal many times. I don't believe I have it, but I've definitely seen it. It's a aqua blue, hints of like little yellow or gold in it. And this is regarding sound healing. Chrysola combines healing with communication, making it a great stone for counselors and therapists. So if you're a therapist or counselor, this is a great stone for you to have on your desk or have on your person to meditate to, because of the nature of your work. It is a beneficial crystal to use for any kind of sound healing, whether it be through prayers, mantras, chants, and sacred songs. Chrysola balances the emotions and brings peace to the mind and heart. If you had to use an affirmation, they would suggest you say, I communicate from the heart so others can receive a healing. So a great crystal, again, if you are a practicing therapist or counselor. The next stone that we're guided to for the month of April is the beautiful crazy lace agate. I've seen this as well in crystal shops. Brown, he used a brown and beige, a little bit of off-white. And this is regarding the energy of the new cycle. The crazy lace agate has many layers of lace repeating in its pattern. It asks, is there a person or situation that might be driving you crazy? Oh boy, can we answer that, right? We could probably name a few people. Crazy lace agate releases the repetitive loop, and it heals the anger and frustration and gives one the courage and hope and optimism to start again. So, is there someone or a situation that's driving you crazy, and is it a repeating pattern? So let's say, for example, like I say, sometimes many of you find yourselves in these toxic relationships time and time again because you're not learning the lesson and you're still gravitating. You have a certain mindset regarding what you want in your love life or the type of person that you're attracted to. And until you change that mindset, you're always going to get the same result. So this would be a great crystal if there's repetitive thoughts or ideas or things that you do that keep giving you the wrong endings that you don't desire, that don't work out the way they should, because you need to let your belief system change. You need a new cycle. You need to break those bonds and those ties to those old thoughts and ideas that don't work. So the lace agate releases the repetitive loop, and it heals the anger and frustration. And it also gives courage, hope, and optimism to start again. Because we do get frustrated, right? When we keep doing things over and over again and getting the same result, but we still do them again, we get frustrated. Well, if you don't want to be frustrated, stop doing the same thing with that repetitive method. If it's not giving you the win or the result you want, start a new cycle. So carrying the crazy lace agate will give you the courage and the ability to do that and remind you to do that so that you can start a new cycle and hopefully get the results that you want. A great affirmation to use is I can start a new cycle by focusing on what I want and not on how things have been. As I focus on the new, the old patterns will fall away back due to lack of attention. Whatever you give your attention and desire to, that's where the energy gravitates. So if you don't give the bad thoughts or the past thinking and the past actions that you used to act upon that don't work for you any energy, they're not going to interrupt the new things in a new way that you're doing things in life. So I think we can all use some crazy lace agate to help implement our new cycles and to remove and release us from old ones. The next crystal we get is the carnelian, one of my favorites. You know I definitely have this. And it's regarding your sexuality. The carnelian is associated with your second chakra. It's located where your sexual organs are, so it corresponds with your sexual pleasure and desires. Carnelian balances sexuality. It can actually help you deal with sexual trauma, etc. It's the stone for self-confidence, self-worth, strength, and deservability. Because the second chakra is located where the womb is, and the womb is where one gives birth, it also stimulates or can stimulate creativity, whether it's for the baby or one's artwork, sculpture, painting, whatever it is that needs stimulating as far as giving birth to. A great affirmation with the carnelian is, I honor my body and I embrace my sexuality. I allow myself to have pleasure and enjoyment. So let's say maybe hypothetically you had a bad sexual experience with someone. You know, not everyone is great lovers, and you want to kind of remove yourself from that, or you feel that maybe you've lost your sexual proudness for whatever reason. Maybe this can give you the courage to build up your sexuality and to build up, your confidence in your sex life. We also get the howlite for meditation. This is so beautiful. It's like a marble, white-looking stone with gray. Are you plagued with negative mind and chatter? Are you having pessimistic thoughts? The howlite crystal is a calming crystal that can help you with an overactive mind, or those of you who really suffer or may have just a high anxiety type of feeling upon you. You're always worrying, excessive worry. I mean, we all worry, but there are some people that just worry, like on a scale to 10, they worry like on a 20. So this would be a great crystal to help you calm down, to get you to meditate, to calm your mind. It's a great stone for meditation. So for those of you who meditate, which a lot of us do, this is definitely a beautiful crystal that you should have on your altar in your prayer space. Tucked under the pillow, it can also aid or revealing insomnia. And if you've ever used it for that purpose, I would love to hear confirmations if that actually works for you. Howlite balances the calcium level in the body and is beneficial for bones and teeth. A great affirmation when using this crystal is, I take time to meditate. When I filter out negative mind chatter, I attain inner peace. So wanting to get rid of, again, the negative chatter in your own heart or soul, the negative chatter that you might hear from other people, disturbing your aura and peace, removing it and cleansing it so you can have positive thoughts and be happy not only with yourself, but also with your life. So to recap so far, we have 2 more crystals to go. We have the howlite for meditation. We have the carnelian dealing with your sexuality, the crazy lace agate for new cycles, and the chrysola for sound healing. The last 2 that we're guided to, which are going to the middle of the deck, my favorite, one of my faves, the tiger eye. I'm sure everyone, even if you don't know it's a tiger eye, you've seen this crystal before. It's a very easy crystal to find. And this is regarding your personal power. Let's start off with the affirmation. I am courageous, I am powerful, and I am confident. Yes, yes, and yes. Tiger eye, as the name implies, enhances your personal power, strength, and courage. It can give one leadership ability and give you the power and the desire to want to take action. Tigers, as you know, are known to be independent animals, adventurous and bold. Carrying tiger eye with you can heal issues of self-doubt and opens one's ability to greater strength and self-confidence. So if you lack self-confidence in finding a job or just, again, building up your self-esteem, right? Believing in yourself, giving you that personal power and inner and external boost that you need. Gift yourself or gift someone that you know that needs a lift in their personal power, the beautiful tiger eye. As we pick or we're guided to the last crystal, we end with, Euconite, Unikite. I've never picked this card in all the years that I've had this deck. This is the first time I've been guided to this crystal. So that's something new. Unikite, forgiveness. Who knew there was a crystal for forgiveness? If you're familiar with Unikite, please let me know in the comments. So with the affirmation for Unikite, if you use the crystal, by releasing negative emotions and forgiving the past, I am free to live a peaceful, harmonious life. Amen. So the Unikite, which here looks like tones of like deep orange, like a moss green, right? Those type of colors, is a heart chakra stone that helps one release unforgiveness so it can bring healing to your heart. By clearing yourself from resentment and blame, it frees one of the toxic energy that contaminates one's life. So if you don't need to hear it from me, you're hearing it from the universe. Forgiveness heals you. It clears your heart and soul. We are all so misunderstood, or we don't truly understand that forgiveness is not about helping the other person feel better and giving them clarity. It's to heal and give ourselves peace. When we forgive others, we are letting go of the pain and the grievance and everything attached to that. It's a win-win for both of us. So by clearing resentment and blame, it frees you of toxic energy that contaminates your life. Only then, once you rid yourself of this and forgive, can you embrace a new future filled with wonderful blessings. This is why it's so important to forgive. Forgiveness is more about what you get out of it, really, even though most people mistakenly think it's about giving the other person a pass and making them feel better. No, no, no. Trust me, it works more for the individual who is actually doing the forgiving. So Unikite, I'm definitely going to try to find this crystal because I think this, along personal power and forgiveness, I think being forgiving and forgiving people can clear your energies and, again, give you the strength that you need to adapt and to gain your personal power. So these were some beautiful crystals that we were guided to. I love the angelic messages and numbers for the month of April. I share and will receive your comments. And again, would love to hear from you with your experiences with any of these crystals, or if you have any suggestions for the community on crystal shops in your area or any online so that they can stop by and purchase some. Thank you and have a blessed day.